Upon arriving, we head to the inn.
We can spend the night here. I'll meet you back down in the lobby in a few minutes.
Okay, alright. She ventures upstairs while we secure 2 rooms with the innkeeper. As we receive our keys, Amelia excuses herself.
I wish to seek an audience with Elder Ism and continue our discussion. I would be remiss to let such an opportunity pass.
Of course, you go talk to Elder Ism. He seems like a good guy, but maybe we keep the fact that I'm not from here a secret. Yeah, maybe because we don't quite trust him, even though he knows a lot about the temporal reefs.
Yes, that is something in which we are in agreement.
Okay. She nods and leaves the inn. The decor of the inn is very similar to Elder Isim's hut. Pillows and rugs line the ground as a few people sit cross-legged in front of the fire. Well, this is the exact same background, so... A few tables line the other side of the lobby, all of which are empty. Okay. In fact, aside from the couple of people chatting by the fire, this place is very empty. Once I sit down, I feel a fatigue pass over me, but I try to shake it off. I guess they don't see too many visitors here.
For a city that's supposed to be so secret, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
It's more surprising that they have an inn.
Yeah, true. I nod and stifle a yawn. We sit at the table as Zack orders us dinner. Okay. After a few minutes, Kara returns. What are we having for dinner?
Where's Amelia?
Talking to either Elder Isim. She went to speak with Elder Isim. She nods. My eyelids droop and I'm stifling yawns every few minutes. My limbs feel like leaded weights and it's taking all my effort to sit upright. After I let out a wide yawn, Leanna glances over at me.
Maybe you should go to bed. We're winding down anyway, so it'd be a good idea to get some rest.
Alright, are you gonna sleep too? I nod larryly. That sounds really good right now. I guess absorbing all that energy really takes it out of you, huh? I guess. Leanna smiles at my joke.
It would seem so.
Okay, we're going to sleep. Regardless, I'm grateful for the excuse to leave. I trot upstairs and fumble with the key before opening the door. Then I fall onto one of the twin cots and pass out as soon as my head, hits the pillow. Right. Light filters through the window and gently pulls me out of my slumber. Oh, it's morning. Oh, the atmosphere seems a bit different. See, notice the coloring. I think the lights are off because it's daytime already. Yeah, I can see the window there. The light is shining in, sunlight. Slowly I push myself up in the bed and glance over to see Zack strapping on his dischargers, his babies. He notices me sit up.
Hey.
Yo. Yo.
We're meeting downstairs in a few minutes.
Okie dokie. Alright. As Zack finishes gathering his things, I begin to get ready to go downstairs. The group gathers down in the lobby. I greet everyone and turn to Amelia. So how's your talk with Elder Isim? Yeah. How was your chat with Elder Isim yesterday?
We had a very productive discussion. In fact, Elder Isim shared more of his journals with me.
Nice. Did he give them to you? She indicates the scrolls in her arms. Nice. Oh, he just gave those to you?
No. These are copies I wrote to bring back with me to the academy.
Wait, what? You actually copied everything? We stare at Amelia. You spent all night writing those? Yeah. Really?
That's a lot of dedication.
Yeah, did you I hope you've gotten enough sleep though. Amelia continues.
Regardless, we discussed more on the theory of temporal rifts and the elementals, which has only strengthened my concern that we do not have enough energy.
Alright, so I need to get basically more energy from the other elementals.
Then that definitely means we need to seek out another temple.
Okay.
Do we have a lead on where to go?
Yeah, where are the other temples?
Elder Ism, through his research into the elements, did mention that historically, the Gaians, the people who originally worshipped the Earth Elemental, used to reside in the central woodlands of Assyria.
Okay, so that's where we'll be going next. Earth Elemental?
The Kali, the people who worshipped the Wind Elemental, resided in the northern aerial plains.
Okay, Wind Elemental is the northern area plains.
Therefore, It is most logical that the Earth and Wind Temple will be located in those respective regions.
Okay. What about the Water or Shadow Temple? She shakes her head, no clue.
The Aquarians, those who worshipped the water elemental, depended heavily on the seas. As such, Elder Ism was unable to pinpoint where the cultural hub of their society might have been.
Well, most likely the Water Temple is maybe somewhere underwater.
As for Shadow, that is a complete unknown.
Yeah, figures. I mean, Shadow is a complete mystery. Maybe somewhere in the dark woods, the dark realm, I don't know.
If the Earth Temple is somewhere centrally located, then that would be the temple closest to us.
Alright, then that's where we'll be going. Leanna nods.
The fastest way back will be to take the crystal rail, so we should return to Bazada.
Yeah, to stock up. With our next course of action in place, we finish up at the inn and get ready to depart. Elder Isim sees us off, much to the delight of Amelia. We retreat back through the forest. Leanna stays by my side the whole way through, still unsettled by the forest. They're still hugging onto me, which is great, you know. Luckily, nothing unfavorable happens and we quickly make it through. As we return to Bazada, I can hear the raucous sounds of the marketplace city long before I see it. Right, we're back here. We pass through the familiar city gates and return to the early bustle of the city.
Let's pause here and take a moment to restock. There are a few items I'd like to pick up, which may be helpful.
Of course, of course.
Good idea. Why don't we all make sure we have everything we need, and then meet at the Crystal Rail station?
Alright. We all agree and split up. I spent some time browsing through the stores again, to get some materials and all that. Afterwards, I head over to the station to meet back up with the group. I'm the first to arrive at the station, but Kara shows up only a few minutes later. As the rest of the team gradually trickles in, Kara appears at the station list. Okay.
The end of the line is Stonecrest, so that's where we should go. Once we arrive there, I'll scout around and find our next course of action.
Stonecrest, so that's our next destination rather.
We want to reach as close to Central as possible, so traveling to the end of the Crystal Rail is a good first step.
Okay. Once we had a semblance of a plan put together, we purchased our tickets. After the train pulls into the station, we all board and begin our journey. Alright. After traveling on the train for 2 days, we finally arrived in the city. So it took us 2 days to get there. Okay, time skip there. Alright, we're at the town of Stonehenge, right? Okay, let me just check again. Stonecrest rather. Okay. Let's screen at the midday sun and join the others as we quickly disembark the train, grateful for a chance to stretch our legs.
Here we are, Stonecrest.
Yes, here we are, the boobies. Kara pulls her arms overhead in a stretch, forcing her chest out. Oh my god. You can totally see her belly button, her skin, and the boobies sticking out. Okay, never mind. Zack's eyes are immediately drawn to her. Oh, Zack! She smirks at Zack, who quickly averts his gaze and stares up at a random cobble on the street. The town doesn't differ much from the other towns we've seen so far. It is made up of the same stone buildings and cobblestone pubs. People wander in and out of the shops, going about their daily lives. The first thing we do is find and enter the inn. Yeah, the same old inn. Alright, so now that we're here, how do we figure out where to go next? Kara greens.
Just leave it to me. I'll ask around and see if I can come up with anything.
Alright, I'm counting on you. Keith.
I'll keep my eyes and ears open just in case I hear something too.
Okay. Kara shakes her head. Huh?
You should relax and enjoy the city. I've got some contacts I'm going to reach out to, so I've got this.
Okay, you got this. Alright.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Kara nods.
I already have a few ideas and leads based on some of my previous scoutings for temples and hidden relics.
Nice.
Okay, then let's meet back here in a few hours to regroup.
So we're going our separate ways, and then I'll be like, have a choice to follow which girl, or rather which character. Okay.
Works for me.
Amelia nods distractedly.
Now that we have something of a plan, I'll be heading off.
Alright, see ya.
Me too.
Leanna leaves while everyone else does. I don't have anything pressing to do. I wonder if I can help or hang out with someone. So, okay. So now we have 4 choices before we are ready to call it. So, let's just go in order. Let's go find Leanna first. Her seems to already have an idea of where she wants to go. Maybe I can hang out with Leanna. I checked the surrounding streets and come upon a statue. Leanna stands right before it. Hey! She smiles as I approach.
Hey!
Look back at the statue of a woman. She stands in a regal pose, overlooking the town square. She's decked out in armor with a sword hanging by her side. Who's that?
That is Elena Vale. She was a Mage-Knight who fought to protect her city against the advancement of Void.
Oh, so she's a legendary figure, Elena Vale, okay? Leanna's eyes sparkle with admiration as she looks at the statue. She tucks a lock of hair behind her ear. Oh, that's so cute. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing she's from here? Leanna nods.
She was still studying at the academy to become a Mage-Knight, but happens to be home when Void attacked.
So she was from a student to a legend. No?
They didn't have the same type of training regimen in place back then as we do now. Normal townsfolk weren't trained or prepared to fight in a battle, and it was absolute chaos.
I see. So maybe it's because of this incident that the Mage Academy stepped up their training program.
Scouts by the gate spotted the advancement of a Void troop coming to the town, which caused panic. Elena quickly took charge and tried to calm the people down. Thinking on her feet, she asked for volunteers to help evacuate families from the city, and others to help set up barricades and defenses in town to slow down the Void advancement.
Okay.
Those who stayed to fight knew what the consequences would be, but Elena's unfaltering bravery rallied them. Together they found whatever they could to block off the streets and alleyways. That way, they could at least try to control where the fights happened. And then, Void entered the town.
And war. There must have been a bloodbath. Leanna grimaces.
It wasn't pretty. These weren't trained soldiers, but still, they persevered for their town. Elena and a team of guards sought out the leader of Void, who was hidden in the back lines. They used hidden passageways in the town to quickly reach him.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Using her magic and training, she was a formidable match during the skirmish. And at one point, she even had the upper hand.
Wow, so she was actually a really talented Mage-Knight.
When the leader realized that he may be cut down, he cowardly tried to retreat. He cast a line of shadow fire between himself and Elena, which stretched across the road. It burned both any Void followers and townsmen alike who were caught in the crossfire.
This shadow fire must be really deadly, because we all know that shadow magic is a really powerful magic, right? Yeah. She begins to speak in awe.
But that did not stop Elena. She leaped through the dark flames and ran her sword straight through him.
Oh, nice. So she did manage to kill him, but at the expense of her own life because of the dark flames, right? Badass. That's so reckless. No, it's a badass. I mean, it is reckless, yes, but at the same time, it's badass too. My mouth drops. That is so badass. Leanna grins broadly, her eyes sparkling.
It was, and a huge morale boost for anyone who witnessed it too.
That was really brave of Elena. Can imagine. She literally jumped through fire. I'm assuming that was the fatal blow that killed the leader. Leanna nods, but it also led to her death. I mean, not the blow that led to her death, but her jumping through the fire.
Unfortunately, shadow fire is far more deadly than regular fire, and it proved to be fatal.
Yeah, so basically Elena sacrificed herself to kill the leader of Void. She sacrificed her life to save the people of her town. That's admirable. What happened then?
With the Void leader defeated, the rest of the followers broke down and either fled or surrendered.
Okay,
Thanks to Elena, this town wasn't taken over.
nice. And then Void, yeah, pretty much collapsed, right? Because the leader died. But now there are signs of Void being revived. Yeah, because maybe they found a new leader or something. Seem to know a lot about her. Leanna brightens up again.
Of course, she's such an inspiration. There aren't many Mage Knights who are women. While Elena may not have been one of the heroes of Isaria, who defeated and ended the conflict with Void, she still made just as big an impact to the people of this town.
Oh, she's not one of the heroes of Isaria. Yeah, I was mentioning this before about the heroes of Isaria. Yeah, it was part of the Kickstarter. Then those who met this certain goal about on the heroes of Isaria will get to be inducted into these heroes of Isaria, become known as one of the heroes of Isaria. Well, anyway, Elena may not be a hero of Isaria, but she's still a hero nonetheless. Yeah, so definitely, and that's why she has a statue carved here, right?
To me, Elena embodies what it means to be a Mage Knight. Being a student didn't stop her. She still did everything possible to protect those who needed it.
Yeah, and you're definitely inspired by her because it was what makes you become a Mage Knight too, right? That why you became a Mage Knight?
It's one of the reasons.
Ah.
Elena showed me that no deed is too small to make an impact on someone. As a Mage Knight, I get sent on missions all over Heavengard. I feel like I can make more of a difference than if I were just a research mage.
Yeah, I mean, research mage is just, research. But I don't think she's cut out to be a mage caster, right? I mean, mage caster is different. Mage caster is a pure mage. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what Amelia does, She grins.
Plus, getting to travel around and meet new people isn't so bad.
True, yes. It's good to always travel around and meet new people like me. How does your family feel about you traveling so much?
While they don't think it's ideal, it's something they're already used to.
Okay. Oh, Leanna nods.
My older brother is also a Mage Knight.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you kind of followed in his footsteps?
I guess you could say that.
Do you two get along? She thinks they're not slowly.
Yeah, we do actually.
Okay. You must have been really happy to hear you have become a Mage Knight too. Leanna shifts her gaze away and smooths her skirt. When she looks back up, she seems too cheerful. Something must have happened to her brother. Yeah, from her reaction.
Well, that's a long enough break. I should go and help Kara with the search. I know she said we didn't have to, but investigating is part of what I do. I'll meet you back at the inn.
Okay. There was a fast change in her demeanor. It must have been something I said about her brother, yeah. You said something about must have been really happy to hear. Yeah, but the thing is probably her brother also sacrificed herself. Be better, We don't know, but yeah. Alright, I'll keep looking around too. She flashes me one last smile before quickly disappearing down the street. I guess I had better get a move on as well. With that done, I think about my next steps. Alright, next we look for Amelia. Wonder what Amelia is doing. I make a big loop around the town but don't find her anywhere. Racking my brain, I try to think of things that Amelia would be interested in. Maybe a library or museum or something bookish. Make another lap around town but don't find those places, so where could she be? I'm making no progress just wandering around. I better return to the inn. I make my way back and I'm surprised to see a familiar set of pigtails sitting quietly at one of the tables. Oh, so she's at the inn! Amelia looks up at me as I approach her.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hey. Salutations. She makes no indication to speak in yet. Follow the Princess Evangel. Salutations. What are you doing here?
I am awaiting the rest of our group at our designated meeting point.
Oh, so you're not going anywhere? You're not visiting this? You're not exploring this place? This town, rather? Right, but we still have a lot of time before the others are going to show up. She blinks.
Yes, I'm well aware of that information.
Don't you want to explore the town?
No.
Why not? Continue to stare at her, so she explains.
do not possess the contacts of Kara to pursue a lead on our next destination, nor are there any familiar channels of leisure for me in the city.
Let me guess, your familiar channels of leisure are libraries and museums and all that, right?
The only option available is to reconvene with the rest of the group. Hence, I'm awaiting everyone's return.
But you know, Amelia, you ought to be more open-minded. Familiar channels of leisure? Is that her way of saying there's nothing fun here? There's got to be something fun to do around here. She shakes her head.
From my understanding, there is no library or museum.
Yeah. Fun is a broad term. That's not fun. Well, if you ask me, library or museum, yeah, it's not fun, but let's put it in a more positive light. Fun is a broad term. You know, there are lots of ways to explain fun. Fun doesn't necessarily just mean library or museum, depending on the person's perspective. Are those the only places you've looked for? She nods. What could mean more than just that? Have you tried looking for some place with games or something? She cocks her head to the side and looks at me curiously. Do you even play games? You know, like you know the card game we played earlier? That kind of game? I paused as I tried to think of what type of games would be this were. Maybe stuff you'd find at a festival, a fair? Ring toss or knife throwing or whack-a-mole? Does this world even have this? These games? Amelia pauses. Unless you tell me Japanese games. You know those Japanese games like... Yeah, ring toss is definitely one of them. Others would be like fish, yeah, using the net, and what, the yo-yo game, or that.
Perhaps you were describing a carnival.
Yes, carnival. Actually, if I remember correctly, fair. Fair is a term that is used in British English. Yeah, British English. But in American English, they usually call it a carnival, or yeah, not rather than a fair. Yeah, that's it.
I did not seek out that information, but I believe I may know the location of what you are seeking.
Okay, so let's go. Really? That's great. We should go. She pauses as she thinks and gets to her feet.
I suppose frequenting an establishment such as that could be considered a form of learning.
Don't just consider it a form of learning, it's a form of fun too. That's right, let's go. Amelia exits the inn and heads confidently out into the streets. But keep up as she turns onto side streets, and before long she pauses in front of an open alley. It reminds me of the fairs and carnivals we have back home. This is kind of redundant. Fairs are basically carnivals, so you don't have to put both of them in one sentence. It reminds me of the carnivals we have back home. People set up their stalls along the sides, but instead of selling wares, they advertise activities. There are stalls offering targets to test your skills, like weapons throwing, or stalls which will guess your weight or age. Yeah, those kind. Amelia glances at me. Are those fortune-telling stalls?
Is this what you were suggesting?
Which one? This is even better than I imagined. You mean the carnival itself, or one of the stalls? Which one do you want to check out?
I am content to merely observe.
Oh, don't just observe. Take part in it, participate in it. That's no fun. You should try one. She doesn't seem to be interested in choosing. I guess that means I'll just have to choose for her. Maybe I should go for something more engaging like target throwing. Looking around at those stalls, I don't recognize what half of these options are. There's something with floating circles and something else with portals. I pause when I see the stall with discharges. Oh, finally something I recognize. This would be Zach's specialty. This shouldn't be too different from the shooting ranges back home. Oh, I think it'd be quite different because this is a discharger we're talking about. You're shooting balls of energy and not bullets. Let's try shooting the discharges. Amelia gives me a strange look.
An interesting choice.
Yeah, it is. The tone suggests this is not something she'll try on her own, but she follows me to the stand anyway. The man behind the counter grins at us.
Think you have what it takes to win? Hit 3 out of 5 shots to win a prize.
Alright, you said it. You ready?
Perhaps if you attempt it first, I can observe you and then attempt it myself.
Okay. Are you trying to tell me a discharger is too difficult for you? Amelia shakes her head dismissively.
Nonsense. Dischargers are merely a simple tool. I, on the other hand, have extensive magic training, which is nothing more than an exercise in coordination. I will attempt it.
Is it just me, or does she sound provoked? Like I was like, because it does seem like I was provoking her, and then she fell for it.
That'll be 2 coins, miss.
She places the coins on the counter and swaps it out with a discharger.
There are 5 rounds loaded in there. Have at it.
Alright. Amelia clutches the discharger and holds it in front of her. She squints one eye and as she lines up her aim. Then she squeezes the trigger. Okay. Bolt of energy shoots out of the barrel. And Amelia lets out a small gasp at the kickback. Yeah, you need to take into account the recoil, you know? The shot is wide and she misses the target. Amelia's eyes are also wide as she studies the discharger with interest.
How curious.
Yeah, it's different from what you think, right? That's why, yeah, not everything can be explained with theory, you know. Have you ever shot one of these before? She shakes her head.
The opposing force was unanticipated.
That's what you call recoil.
This time I will be prepared.
Okay. But I mean, you know, Amelia learns fast, so she'll get it in due time. She lines up her aim and fires again. Anticipating the recoil, she fights to keep her aim straight but can't stop the slight jerk of the weapon. Again, her shot misses. She frowns and seems surprised at herself. She's frowning. As if she can't believe that she's continuing to miss. She fires again but aims too high and misses. And fires once more and shoots wide. For her final shot, she aims too low and misses again. Her face falls when she realizes she's all out of shots. Good attempt. Everybody sucks the first time. Let her be. Let's compliment on her, you know. Good attempt, you tried. That's not bad for a first try. You were close to the target each time.
Not good enough.
Yeah, I mean, she has high expectations for herself.
Good try, miss. But unfortunately...
One more round! Amelia interrupts him by placing more coins on the counter.
I would like another attempt.
Alright. I'm surprised by the determination in her voice. I'll be stubborn like her too, you know.
As you wish.
He takes the coins and resets the discharger with more rounds. Amelia fires again and again but never quite hits the target. She throws down the discharger and raises her base. Whoa! An unusual fire in her eyes. They begin to go. Oh! Hold it. Hold it, Amelia. Don't get angry now. You're not supposed to use your bracelets. Hey! What are you doing? Hey, calm down. This is not the way to vent your frustration. Calm down. Yes, calm down. Don't throw down the discharger and start using your magic.
I will hit the target.
No, not by using your bracelets. That's against the rules. You got to use the discharger.
This discharger is clearly defective and not utilizing the energy properly. I will use my magic to prove it to you. You shouldn't be proving it to me. You don't have to prove it to me. I have no doubt in your skills casting magic, but shooting a discharger is a new skill. You shouldn't give up. Yeah, don't give up like that, no? Amelia doesn't react. Are you really going to let a measly little discharger get the best of you? The more you shoot it, the better your aim will be, and you'll be hitting those targets in no time. As she considers my words, her jaw unclenches and she lowers her arm. Yeah. She picks up the discharger again with new resolution. As she lines up the shot, she takes her time before shooting. This time her shot is much closer to the target. Amelia nods as if confirming something to herself. She shoots again and her shot is even closer to the target. You're getting there! On her last shot, her face hardens as determination sets in. This time she painstakingly lines up a shot and steadies her grip. As she pulls the trigger, she uses her body to help her keep steady from the recoil, and her shot hits the target! Nice! Her eyes light up as she throws her arms in the air and hops up and down with excitement. Oh wow! I hit it! I hit it!
Yeah, you hit it! Way to go, girl! Wow. I've never actually seen Amelia smiled like this before, because normally her face is like stoic, right? Yeah, void of emotions, you know, very stoic. But this is the first time we see her so happy and hopping for joy. Nice. I will remember this picture perfect. Yeah, this picture perfect, you know, face my entire life. Yeah, I will remember it my entire life.
Did you see?
Yes, I did. She turns to me with a big smile on her face and she jumps excitedly. Her pigtails bounce along with her and she claps her hands. Oh, she's so cute. Celebrate with her. I'm happy for her. Let's see. We should celebrate with her, you know. Yeah, because yes. Oh, actually I also wanted to say, oh, she's so cute. But let's not embarrass her, no? We celebrate with her, yeah. I jump up and down with her. You were awesome! She looks up at me with a huge grin. Suddenly her face turns straight and she freezes. Don't worry, it's okay to be happy, girl. It's okay to be happy. It's fine, this is... You know, you should be showing emotions, no? I see the moment of embarrassment on her face before she resumes her usual blank stare.
I meant it was only a matter of time before I got the correct calculations.
Oh, come on now, Amelia, don't be shy.
Anyway, I shall return in a moment.
Okay, but you had fun, right? She rushes off in a hurry towards the ladies' room, probably to recompose herself. I guess I'll wait for her here then. She still didn't win that prize though. Why not? I thought she hit the target. Oh yeah, because she needs to hit 3 out of 5 targets, so she only hit 1 out of 5. Maybe I can win it for her. Yeah, that would be good. I addressed the shopkeeper. Are we going to play another mini game? Yeah, I'll give it a go. I've done my fair share of paintballing back home. It should be somewhat similar. I place my coins on the table and the man hands me a discharger. The first round misses as I familiarize myself with the weapon. My second attempt hits the target as does my third. Unfortunately, my next attempt misses as I misjudge my aim. Final attempt. This is it. I steadied my aim and fire! Might as well hit. Why do I want to miss or fail? Why is there no minigame here though? Yeah, would have been perfect if there's a minigame here. So hit. My aim is true and I hit the target! Yes! I put down my discharger and pump my fist in the air. The man grins.
Nicely done. Well, here's your prize. Congratulations.
Thank you. He hands me a pink Pango plushie. Oh! Pango will be so curious when he sees the pink Pango plushie, the PPP. Thanks. Amelia returns and her eyes grow wide when she sees my plushie.
How did you acquire this?
I won the shooting. It's the prize from the game. She looks at me with surprise and seems impressed.
You attempted the game, and you were successful?
Yeah. By luck though. Yup.
I see.
She eyes the discharger booth again. I hold out the plushie. This is for you. She blinks.
But you earned this.
Well, I earned it for you. I already have a Pango. I don't need another one. I don't need a fake one, no, but we better not tell her that. I place the plushie in her hands. Let's check out another store.
Okay.
I turn around and begin walking, but not before I catch the small smile on Amelia's face. Oh, there we go, the small smile. As she hugs the plushie close to her. As we wander the stands, I think about Amelia and her Mage Caster program. So, I've been wondering, as a student at the Mage Academy, wouldn't coming on this adventure with us affect your classes? Hey, you're talking to a genius right here, Pixel Fate. She ain't need no lessons.
That is not an issue for me, as I do not have classes.
Yeah, because she's a genius. She's already a Mage Caster. You don't? She shakes her head. Oh, then what have you been working on?
My research studies.
Ah.
A significant component to becoming a mage caster is research study. That is my focus and basis for participating on our travels.
So it's basically something like a thesis. So you just have to document research of a subject area of your choice and you're done?
To put it so plainly does a disservice to the amount of effort involved in formally achieving the status of Mage-Caster. But ultimately, you are correct.
Well, I mean, I don't understand everything about what you do, but you know, you get the point. Sounds a bit like she's working on the equivalent of a dissertation or thesis, yeah. So if that's it, why haven't you done it already?
It is not so simple. I had taken into consideration furthering the research on temporal rifts and the other parallel worlds. But such an endeavor would have been fruitless without an avenue for further research.
You need proof too, you know. That explains her fascination with Elder Isim and Emberbeast. And then I came along. She smiles.
Precisely.
And she's smiling again. Aren't you worried that the Mage Academy will come looking for you?
After departing the academy, I did ensure that a notification would reach my professors to inform them that I am currently traveling on a research study.
Okay. But they still look for you because considering that you sneaked out.
These studies are quite numerous and common amidst my peers.
I see. Amelia pauses in front of her store.
Shall we attempt this activity?
What is it? Sure, what's this activity? We won't know? Okay. We spend some more time trying out the other stores before we decide to leave. Amelia returns to the inn, but I decide to stay out a little longer. Alright. With that done, I think about my next steps. Okay, so we still have 2 more. Let's go find Kara first before we look for Zack last. Yeah, because anyway we're heading back to the inn last, right? So we might as well find Kara first. Maybe I can help Kara with her search. I search the streets of the city but seem to always miss her. Wonder where she is and what kind of people she's talking to. Well, I'll see her when we meet back up. I guess I'll try something else. Oh, so we can find Kara. Oh well. Okay. Thought there'll be an activity for there'll be a scene for Kara, but I guess we can find her. So okay. With that done, I think about my next steps. So yeah, let's look for Zack. Based on previous patterns, it shouldn't be difficult to figure out where Zack went. Back at the inn. I make my way to the inn. To my surprise, Zack isn't standing in front of the bounty board. Instead, he sits alone at a table, nursing a tankard, drinking beer. Looks like Zack's starting early. I'm sure if I join him, that'll be my entire day. You're not a drinker, huh? Screw it, let's do it! I'll come back later. No thanks, I don't drink. Well, I'm not much of a drinker, but I think, you know, just screw it, let's do it. I don't have anything else going on. Let's get this party started. Zack looks up at me, then returns to his drink. Okay, so hang out but don't drink. Have 1 or 2 drinks. Challenge Zack to a drinking match. Well, as much as I would like to challenge Zack to a drinking match, nah. I mean, it'd be pretty fun, but I don't want to get too drunk and then miss out. And then, you know, and then, yeah, I don't want to miss out. And then, you know, later when Leanna and Kara come back, you know, then I won't be able to talk to them and all that. So I think I'll just have 1 or 2 drinks here because I don't want to get too drunk to not be able to meet Leanna and Kara later, because they did say we will meet each other later, right, at the inn. Yeah, so I don't want to like get too drunk and then I won't be able to meet them and then get knocked out for the rest of the for the rest of the day. I don't want that. So yeah, have 1 or 2 drinks. Just 1 or 2 drinks to do. I pay for a drink and then join Zack at his table. Zack takes a swig as I sit down and nods at me in greeting. I nod back and take a drink too. I don't feel much like talking, and to no one's surprise, neither does Zack. Instead, we sit in comfortable silence, enjoying our drinks and each other's company. A heated discussion at another table escalates and the innkeeper escorts the men out. I shake my head as I watch them leave. I catch Zack also shaking his head. You okay? Are we both already drunk? I only drank 1 or 2 drinks. We make eye contact and he grins. I guess he disapproves too. Great minds think alike. Since when have we become alike? Anyway. Once I feel a good buzz, I finish off my drink and decide to head off. I don't want to get too drunk yet. I don't want to, okay? not get too drunk. I don't want to get too drunk and then get knocked out. I get to my feet and nod a goodbye to Zack, who reciprocates my nod. Then I leave the inn. Even without the use of words, I feel closer to Zack. Yes, actions speak louder than words sometimes. That done, I think about my next steps. Well, there's no other steps, so I've done everything I could for now. Okay. Head back to the inn and wait for the others to return. Alright. The sun has completely set as I step back into the streets. I look up at the night sky. The stars are especially clear tonight as they twinkle amidst the darkness. Amelia and Zack stand outside the inn staring at something. I can't see their faces too clearly, but Amelia seems pensive. Zack continually glances around. As I approach, I don't notice the uneven cobblestone and miss a step. Luckily I catch myself before I fall. Oh, that was close. I'm thankful the darkness hit my stumble. I don't remember any of the other cities being this dark at night. Yeah, because okay, the thing is, alright, here's the thing. The reason why I didn't want to go for the drinking match because I don't want to get drunk. So yeah, which is true, But the thing is, I've actually watched a let's play of this episode of Luda's. For those who are familiar with Luda, yeah, he used to do let's plays of visual novels. So he did a let's play of Crystalline, and one of the episodes saw him, choose to challenge Zack to a drinking match, and because of that, both of them got drunk, and then they were knocked out for the whole day, and then they only woke up like the next day, and then resulting in a different series of events, and then it's like because of that, then Zack and Pixel Fate basically missed out on the action of what happened on this very night. Yeah, because Leanna and Terra went to check some things out, and then found out some things. Yeah, so so basically Zack and Pixel Fate or Bluda basically missed out on the action of what happened on this very night. So I don't want to miss out on this on what might happen on this very night. So yeah, I want to find out. So that's why I don't want to get too drunk. Just 1 or 2 drinks, would do. So here I am. I follow Amelia's line of sight and notice the darkened lamppost. Maybe the light bulb's gone out. Looking further down the street, I see that the street lamp after this one is lit, but the one after that is dark again.
This is highly unusual.
Yeah, highly unusual indeed. Why is it like okay, some are lit, some are not lit? It seems like every other lamp is out. That can't be a coincidence. Amelia frowns.
That is the conclusion we came to as well.
Okay. I peek inside the nearest lamp.
Do you see a crystal?
A screen has appeared into the darkness. I can't make out any shapes, but I can't tell if it's because it's too dark or there's nothing inside. I think this one might be empty, so there's no crystal. So you're saying that someone has stolen crystals from the lamps? Zack looks suspicious, while Amelia frowns in concern. I think you mean Zack looks, to be suspecting something. Because if you say Zack looks suspicious, you are saying that Zack himself looks suspicious. He's doing something suspicious, which is not correct, right? Yeah. So this is the phrasing is wrong here.
Surely the town would not be so negligent in their maintenance and upkeep.
Yeah, I mean, what has the mayor been doing though?
It's a possibility.
Maybe the town has no money, maybe the town just doesn't care, maybe someone's been stealing crystals. I think this is definitely the case. Why would the town have no money? I mean, look at this city. Look at this city of Stone Crest. It looks so grand. How can the town have no money? It makes no sense. And then the town just doesn't care. Well, if the town doesn't care, there wouldn't be a statue of Elena. Here, the hero of Asaria. Well, she's not a hero of Asaria, but she's a hero nonetheless, hero of this town. Yeah, they wouldn't have built a statue for Elena here. So definitely not this. So someone's been stealing crystals. Looks like someone's been stealing crystals. Zack looks skeptical while Amelia looks thoughtful.
The likelihood of crystals being stolen from lamps is very low. It is more likely that either the town is purely negligent, or it is short on resources for replacements.
No, I seriously doubt so though.
Whatever the theory, we should bring this to someone's attention.
I guess the mayor. That makes sense. Amelia searches our surroundings and spots a guard patrolling on a nearby lane. We quickly approach him. Excuse me.
What is it?
Don't sound so harsh though. We noticed that half of your lamps are dark. Before I can finish my sentence, the guard sighs wearily.
We just can't replace them fast enough. Every day they keep taking more and more.
So I was right. That someone's been stealing crystals.
That's actually what I've been doing now. I'm counting how many need to be replaced tonight.
Wait, are you saying someone's been stealing the crystals?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Sounds crazy, right?
For what though? Not at all. It's the most logical conclusion. Amelia looks impressed that I guessed correctly.
What's the point of that?
Oh, maybe up to something sinister, you know?
Your guess is as good as mine. They're really not worth much.
But like I said, could be up to something sinister.
Have there been any other relevant deaths?
Sure, it's not just lamp crystals that they're stealing. They're stealing pretty much any kind of crystal that they can get their hands on.
Yeah, so like I said, pretty much up to something.
It's been going on for a few weeks now, and I'm at my wit's end. We've got a reward out for anyone who knows anything, but we've still gotten no leads.
Okay.
Anyways, if you guys see something, let me know. I've got to get started on replacing these crystals before even more get taken.
Alright. Amelia, Zack and I stand in silence as the guard leaves. Actually, where's Leanna and Kara though? Where are they? Oh yeah, Leanna said she went to look for Kara, right? So that means Leanna's now with Kara, I guess. Yeah. I'm not even from here and I can tell that something really weird is going on. Based on Amelia and Zack's expressions, it must be pretty bad. But I thought we were supposed to meet up here, right? Together with Leanna and Kara. Maybe they are running late, I don't know.
We should get back.
Yes, we should inform Kara and Leanna.
Alright, we should get back to the inn. Yeah, inform them. We follow Zack to the inn when Leanna and Kara are waiting and exchange greetings. Any news?
I heard there was someone who could help, but I haven't been able to track him down. I'm sure I'll have an answer tomorrow.
Okay. She glances outside the window.
Has anyone else noticed how dark it is around here?
Yeah, that's what we're actually trying to tell you. We want to tell you about.
Someone has been stealing the lamp crystals. That is what the guard informed us.
Kara raises an eyebrow.
Must be some pretty desperate thieves out there.
They're desperate for something. Why do you say that?
Well, lamp crystals give essentially no return. They don't sell for anything because they're all specifically marked to be easily identified as this type of crystal.
Oh, okay. So they basically have no profit. There's no profit in selling them. Something fishy is going on. How do you know this? Why does every place we go to seem to be dysfunctional? The third one kind of makes no sense, but yeah, but something fishy is going on. Yes, I don't think I want to question Kara. Like, how do you know this? Yeah, something fishy is going on. Obviously, something very weird is going on.
Maybe someone's more interested in the energy of the crystals instead of their value.
Yeah, precisely. That's the only logical conclusion. Do lamp crystals have a lot of energy?
Not particularly.
But if you collect a lot of them, it'll be a lot.
We should look into this. I can't think of any reason why someone would want lamp crystals. And I'd like to know what they're doing with them.
Yeah. Leanna bites her lip as she thinks, then nods, coming to a decision.
You're right. We should investigate.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Leanna stops and stares at Zack.
Really? I'm a bit surprised, but glad to see this side of you.
But I mean, obviously he wants to know too, no? They can wipe some ass. I mean, wipe out some ass.
It sounds like the guards could use our help figuring out this mystery.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Again, Leanna stares at Zack a little more uncertain than before. Kara grins slyly.
They're offering a reward for any information, aren't they?
Yep.
Yup. Oh. Leanna sighs.
I should have guessed.
Because there's a reward for it. That's why he's interested. Basically, mercenaries.
Regardless, our first plan of action should be to search for any irregularities in energy.
Okay.
Amelia and I can do a scan of the city to see if anything shows up on the scanner.